Ever since modern women have discovered the correlation between dopamine hits and posting things for likes and comments on social media, we've seen a disturbing trend of utilizing real-life gym situations in order to try to paint a picture, story, or narrative that is not the truth. Now, a component of these women do it for the dopamine hit, but so many others actually do it for monetary gain. So today, what I decided to do is to review this increasingly disturbing trend of being labeled a creep by people just trying to enjoy their time at the gym. Without further ado, so what's happening here is that the female influencer goes up to the male gym goer asking him to move because she just set up her camera to shoot her set. She then responds by, get this, telling him to follow her on her social media accounts. Like, ma'am, are you serious? And this poor brother responds, I don't want to, I just want to exercise. What these fitness influencers need to understand that this is a public gym. Rent out a private space and work out if you want to record your videos. Why are you bothering people as they're doing their sets? I still don't understand why influencers like this are not reprimanded for harassing other gym goers. Copyright. When the cleaner wants in on your deadlift, I am confusion. But we go. Damn, Katie, you know that the cleaner is a human being? You know that she's just trying to do her damn job? God forbid you stop, pause, and thank her for cleaning the dusty area around you. But again, another young lady putting someone in a video that didn't ask to be there for the dopamine hit. Let me show you how you should have actually responded. He brings it to the worker's attention that his cleaning is a bit distracting in the middle of his set, but then ends off with a fist pump to let him know that he understands that he's just trying to do his job. This is a perfect example of fantastic gym etiquette and how to conduct oneself in front of other people. Janitors are human beings just like us. They need help sometimes too, and they don't deserve to be attacked. This goes for janitors, servers, trashmen, and security guards as well. Treat people with respect. Y'all remember this one?
Okay, I thought so. Keep it pushing.
Now, I've previously done a full breakdown on this video, but I actually didn't notice this the first time. It says, good thing daddy set the bar real high and raised me never to take any disrespect. What your daddy should have taught you is how to properly identify disrespect. Oh, and then also how to respect others in public places. But I have a feeling that your father wouldn't approve of the BS that you tried to pull here this day. But time and time again, we see the exact same thing from women just like this. Camera up, filming herself doing absolutely nothing while trying to catch men doing non-creepy things, but then editing the video later on to enhance the creepiness. And for those that don't remember, this guy right here works at the gym and ended up kicking her out. Justice served. Ladies, beware of the creeps. Let's see how creepy that he actually is. Now, mind you, I didn't even see the guy look. He was just in the frame. Chances are he just finished a set and he's just walking off his exhaustion. But let's see what these mongrels do. They just edited the video.
May I help you? Like, do we got a problem? You looking at me?
So they turn around and they confront the guy after editing the video with no telling of how much time was it in between that. And it wasn't until you turned around to confront him that he actually turned and looked in your direction. I was quite concerned she stopped so abruptly, laughing emoji. She noticed him creeping too close for comfort, and my girl wasn't playing no games. He almost chose the right ones today. There are occurrences of men that do too much. This guy is not one of them. But again, utilizing the current narrative of society that all men walk around to creep on you, or all men walk around trying to oppress you under the fear and the guise of the patriarchy. Let me throw this up to TikTok for more of my dopamine hits. Let me throw up how cool that I am because I'm so strong, because I can confront and square up to a grown-ass man. Give me a break.
Guys, don't be like this. Didn't even say excuse me. And then, wait for it.
2 hours later.
Proceeds to walk in front of me while holding 95 pounds DBS in each hand right before starting my set.
Gym etiquette rule number 5,372. When you pick up dumbbells, you do not stand in front of the dumbbell rack. You are more rude than what he is because you are blocking all of the dumbbells out in front of you. But I think what's actually going on here is she's going through great lengths to set up her camera. So now she doesn't want to move her person because then she'll be out of shot. But I just think it's so ironic that you've gone out your way to post this video to make him look like the rude person. But in fact, ma'am, it was you.
The frog, the frog, the frog, the frog, the frog. The frog, the frog. 3 cheers for the designer who designed the frog. Then refined the frog with his boogly bulging eyes. 3 boos for all the fools who are unkind to frogs, who malign the frog.
Now, cool video, right? You know, guy comes and helps our girl, shows how strong that he is. But then I kept saying to myself, was she lifting up like 27 pounds? Like, and she couldn't get that off of her chest? What type of weakling is this? But upon further research, the entire video is fake. This lovely young lady who somehow managed to fit her entire viscous innard into the shot is an OnlyFans model. That guy that picked up the bar is her man friend. So they staged this in order to promote more clicks and more buys for you simps out there.
That's what she said. And you know what? What was that? Okay, James.
Well, goddamn, not even old men are safe in the gym nowadays. This older gentleman appears to be in his 80s and is throwing front kicks at a heavy bag, while meanwhile, most older men like this wouldn't be caught dead in a gym. So if anything, he deserves to be praised. I mean, how many older people do you know have hip issues and he's throwing kicks to a hip? When my pops gets 80 years old, I would love to see videos like him in the gym continuing to be as heart healthy and as flexible and as nimble as what he once was. You, ma'am, should be absolutely and fundamentally ashamed of yourself. And that TikTok with the old man actually reminded me of this story. Playboy model sentenced for body shaming in LA locker room. That's the woman that's in question. A Playboy centerfold model has reached a plea deal with prosecutors after she posted a photo online that authorities say was an invasion of privacy. Danny Mathers, 30, pleaded no contest to posting a nude photo of an elderly woman preparing to shower in a locker room at an LA gym. The 2015 Playmate of the Year was given the option of 45 days in jail or 30 days of community labor. She chose the latter and will be removing the graffiti. Now, when I originally saw this, I said 45 days in jail, and I cheered. When I saw 30 days of community labor as the other option, I was like, what is it that y'all are doing? That's like asking someone, would you rather I cut your finger off or I cut your fingernail off? And here was the particular photo in question. Again, blocked out for obvious reasons. If I can't unsee this, then you can't either. You Neanderthal. Now, I'm sure most of my audience already remembers this video because it was the recent one that went viral that kind of inspired this total video right here. But here's the reason why I'm re-bringing this up. After the video went viral, prior to all of the pressure that she faced, this chick was indignant.
You know,
They can all fuck themselves.
yeah, I don't even know if I'm gonna get a sponsorship now because of the video. I mean, if they want to judge based off of that guy, then it just shows me a lot about them, you know? Which is okay.
Oh, fuck off.
But when it got too hot in the kitchen for her, watch how she paints herself as the victim.
I'm sorry for crying. I shouldn't be crying because every time I start crying, they start making comments about me trying to play the victim. Uncomfortable?
Violence.
That's so
I was
fucked.
gonna say 50 or you aren't caring, brother.
It makes me really sad, like, that
I said you
there's
get
so
50
many
or you
people
aren't
out there that
caring.
are just willing to just trust what this person is saying. He doesn't even know me. I would respect him so much more if he would have had a conversation with me, try to get the full context of the video. But you know, the fact that he's just using my content to try to whatever the fuck he's doing, it's really embarrassing and it sucks.
And we all know how that situation ended. They have no qualms about false allegations or painting men terribly until they get called out for it. I call women like this wolves in sheep's clothing, and you must avoid them by any means necessary.
Watch this guy try move to me at the gym. Checks absolutely nothing on his phone. Looks over at me being busy sorting my wrist straps. These straps taking up too much time. Makes a swift return. Sad lip.
So it can't just be that some of your things were around and he was a bit confused, or it couldn't just be that people working out right next to another main machine could be using both at the same time. It couldn't be those things. He's got to be a creep. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. What seems to be a mainstay in a majority of these videos is that the women are often wearing the tightest things that you absolutely can. Like those pants right there, you could see under cup of the booty is a particular area that makes the booty sit up. It's like when you put those things on, girls tell me it's like sort of like wearing a thong. They are meant to accentuate, and this is when they'll say, oh, I just wear it for myself. Bullshit. You love the attention and the validation, but if a guy dares walks up to you and says something, then he's automatically a creep? What's hilarious about these clips is that in all of them, none of the guys are initiating physical contact. None of these guys are getting within a personal boundary space that we would all find a bit weird. They're not being imposing, but on the contrary, the women are taping in public places. They never go out the way to report the creepiness to a gym staff or even to a police officer. Instead, they upload it for that dopamine hit. This behavior does more harm than good to women that actually are facing creepy situations in the gym, because now we are less likely to believe them based on these women that cry wolf. I honestly don't think that this behavior is going to come to an end anytime soon until they face real repercussions for their actions. But as long as they're getting money and attention for their BS, then these clips will keep on popping up. Questions, comments, concerns? Y'all already know what to do. Mediocre tutorials and reviews at gmail.com. What do you guys think about these collections of clips here today? Hopefully you liked it. Whether you did or you didn't, write a comment down below. I think videos like this are going to draw up a lot of conversations, so I'm really interested to hear your guys' perspectives. Until next time, YouTube, peace!
You don't wanna see me get vexed. Bars on your phone, tell a man you can't jet. The big girl, the ones who can't stretch. Breaking the neck when we in the car next. You don't wanna see me get vexed. Bars on your phone, tell a man you can't jet. The big girl, the ones who can't stretch. Breaking the neck when we in the car next. Dead bars, need defibrillation ASAP. Get boxed with a straight gap. I'm reminded of mind state they lack. Every time that they incline, we go way back. All they wanna be is just ruthless. Never seen